Hey guys, it's Jill Szechuan here, and today we're going to be trying something new, or at least new to me. There's a new subscription-based service out there called BAM! Comic Bento. First off, I gotta say I love the name of it. Second off, it is a similar service to what you'd find in like Loot Crate and Nerd Block and all that type of stuff, but it's for comic books as opposed to all the other random collectibles. So we're gonna unbox this thing, trying it out for the first time, so I'll see how this goes and see if I continue along with it. But this was for the month of October, so there's going to be a bunch of awesome horror, scary themed comics in here, ranging from, I guess if you don't know what this is, I didn't really know what this was until pretty recently, but like I said, box full of comic books with, I don't know if they do themes every month. Actually, yes, they do. They do themes every single month, and this month was horror, scary type comic books. And they have stuff from Marvel, DC, all those big publishers, and a bunch of indie comics, which I love as well. So yeah, we'll see what we got inside here. So first up, let me just chop-a-lop with it. Right open. Slice and dice. And, oh man, there's a lot of little packing chip thing. I don't know what these are. Styrofoam Ghibli. So I made a mess. I'm gonna cut forward a little bit, clean this up. So that was a little bit of a mistake, but they packed it in pretty damn well. Like look how much is in there. I can just sift through it. I'm hoping there's nothing on the bottom of the box, like nothing that's not in this pile of books, because I don't want to have to sift through it or dump it out again. So, but they pack it in very nicely and tightly, and if you can see, these books they look pretty pristine, so I'm happy about that, because usually when I get books in the mail, they get kind of bent out of shape sometimes, which makes me a little bit sad. But let's go through this, and we'll see what we got inside for this month, and just look at the very first book. Look at the shimmer on this. This is a nice book. Like I don't even know what this is, first of all, but like it feels nice, and it looks pretty damn fancy. You know what, let's just start on this one. The Ticking by Rene French. Is that his name? Yeah. Top Shelf. This is Top Shelf. The Ticking. So, there it is. Again, like I said, the book cover on this is pretty damn nice, and the material is ridiculous. Anyways, I don't know what this is, to be honest. And, here, you know what? Let's just read part of the back. There's just a bunch of reviews and whatnot, but you know what? Let's just man, this is some abstract kind of stuff. Look at it though. Here, you know, just sift through this real quick. Just flip through a few random pages. I don't know what this is, but it's kind of creepy, but it's kind of neat at the same time. Like this is here. I'll just show you a few random pages from it. It's very like I said, the theme is like scary. There's just the front cover. I'm noticing there's a baby with like a box on its head. And yeah, I don't really know what this is about. I'm trying to read the back part of this. It doesn't give me much. It's just mostly reviews about apparently it's potentially a sad book. But no, it's a nice feeling book. So I'm gonna take a look through this later on, because this is gonna look nice on the shelf of the shelf. Next up, we got Shadowman. I'm actually a big fan of this. It's I actually picked up, I think during the Humble Bundle a little while back. They had a Humble Bundle full of comics from Valiant, and it wasn't the complete Shadowman, but they had a lot of Shadowman, and it's pretty badass for one thing. He's just like I don't want to say he's like Punisher, but he's like just a badass guy. And artwork is great, very colorful, very bombastic. He goes around kicking some ass, and just flip through a bunch of this. So I don't know what issue this one in particular is. Birthrights, so it's just its own standalone book, as far as I know. But that looks great. So again, got that. Next up, you know, we're gonna just siphon through most of these. Next up is Nightmare, and again, I have no idea what this is. I'm not familiar with a lot of this stuff. A lot of it, like I said, is, I won't say a lot of it, but quite a bit of it is indie stuff. And so we got Mary. She's the main character, so I guess that's what's that about. Art style looks pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, it's a trade paperback. I know they mentioned that a lot of it is trade paperbacks, so they try to give you either as much as they can in one story or standalone books. So collected editions or stuff of that like. So, yeah, Nightmare's second book. Again, I don't really know much about it, but she's a teenage girl. She's trained to be a lucid dreamer. Her father runs a sleep disorder clinic, and she gets a bunch of disturbing dreams, tries to help him out, and one of them turns to be a serial killer, and blah, 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 blah. She wakes up in a nightmare world, she gets in danger, and there's just a bunch of psychological horror stuff, so that sounds pretty neat, and just look at the cover on that, she looks stoned. A little bit. Anyways, next up, this seems to be the last book of the bunch. There's only 4 books in this, but again, 4 trade paperbacks, and they only cost about, I think, 20 bucks. I only paid like 20 bucks or so for the block, which is pretty much the same price as you get for even one of these trade paperbacks. So, so far, actually, I'm going to say it's a pretty good deal. So this is Big Book of Horror, and looks like there's Dracula, War of the Worlds, Frankenstein, and I think it's just those 3 together. So you get 3 classic tales of terror collected in one trade book, and you got a bunch of stories based on that. And just, again, we'll flip through a few pages here and there. Ooh, man. That's some pretty awesome shit that's going on. Look at all that. There's a pretty abstract kind of art style to it. The art style kind of changes up a little bit, so each story is its own, I guess, a different artist going on, but there's the, it's a bat that looks like Dracula. Yeah, it is Dracula a few pages later. But yeah, no, this is a cool looking book. So that's the last book of the bunch, and last up, we got a bookmark, which is great. And you got achievements on here. That's neato. So you can put your achievements on here. Not the Xbox variety, but that's really nice. So I can put them in the books, and they also come with a little sticker for it's kind of, I guess it's kind of similar to what Loot Crate does with their pins, but it's a sticker specifically for October. And they got a bunch of, like, I don't know if you can see there, but there's like a bunch of babies and it's bleeding and stuff, so it's all scary and whatnot. Oh, not babies, those are eyeballs. Sorry, that's my bad. I can't see. I clearly don't have them. I don't have eyeballs. Last thing, they have a little note about each of the different books, which is actually nice, because now that I can look on that, this is really nice. They have this own little, like, official header for each month. And so October 2014. Also, I guess I should mention they're based in Montreal, so Canada, woohoo. So as far as shipping is concerned, they also ship out at the end of the month. So again, I got it a few days later, which is nice. So anyways, can a comic book be scary? Blah 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 blah. We have a bunch of presents for you: Shadowman, The Ticking, Nightmare, and the Book of Horror. And all of them. Oh, next month's theme is comedy. That's nice, so I might take a look into that. I might continue on with the service, because so far, like I said, for about 20, I think maybe 30 bucks after shipping costs and whatnot, it's pretty good. You get 4 books worth about, give or take, I want to say about 80 bucks between the 4 of them, so 20 bucks for each paperback. I noticed the price tag on the back of some of them. So that's a pretty good deal for what I'm seeing anyways. So I'm pretty satisfied with this so far. I'm liking this box of comics. I love comics. I especially love new comics because I don't know. I didn't know 3 out of the 4 books. So Shadowman's the only one I really knew. The other ones, I had no idea what any of them are, and I don't know what any of the publishers are from these ones either. IDW. These all. This one's with, I know this one's with Valiant. And who's this one by? I have no idea. Doesn't even say. Still, I love the cover on this book. It's so fucking shiny and shit. But these two, through IDW, I don't actually know them, but that's neat. So I'm gonna take a look through all of these, and yeah. So if you like comic books and you like getting a mystery bag full, and you want to get a bunch of comedy-based comics next month, which I don't know what that would include, but it could be pretty much anything. Then sign up for Comic Bento. They're awesome. And they give you a bunch of packing things to play with. You can like, I'm kind of like I don't know. That was kind of fun though. But if you like packing slips and chips and styrofoamy goodness and more importantly comics, sign up for Comic Bento. So far, like I said, this is the first one I've gotten, and I think it's a pretty awesome deal. For like 20-30 bucks a month, you get well over $50 worth of comics. They promise that, and you get it. I got mine pretty quickly. They shipped it out on the 30th, 31st. I think they usually ship out on the 31st. And I got it only a few days later, which is great. So, that's about it. Hopefully I'll do more comic stuff, and maybe, hopefully, I'll do another Comic Bento unboxing next month when they do comedy. So, filled with laughter and goodness and comics and whatever. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'm making this video a little longer than I want it to be, but that's alright. I'm very excited about it. So, that's about it. I'm going to stop talking. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Like I said, if you want to get your own Comic Bento, I'll put a link down below so you can sign up for your own for next month. And that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. Have an awesome day. Peace.